Hello everyone, Louise here with your light language transmission for the upcoming equinox on 19th, 20th of March and also the new moon in Aries around the 23rd, 24th. So there's a lot going on out there, isn't there, at the moment? We're all conscious of the the heightened level of fear and concern and caution in the collective at the moment. And so it really is a beautiful time for us to really stop and come back to that balance in ourselves, come back to that individuality and feel into what feels like the empowered choices for you, right? What do you really feel? What's your truth around all of this? And the equinox is a time always of balance between that light and that dark. So it's a beautiful opportunity for us to really, meet darkness with light, meet fear with love, right? And to really allow yourself to hold that place where you're actually holding in yourself a vibration that's going to balance out all of the fear and the anxiety that's out there. And it's true that one enlightened being can really balance out the fear of a lot of others who maybe are less conscious of their own process and their own what's going on for them within. So if you do have a sense of awareness of yourself in the midst of this, and awareness of everyone else, and really really make that conscious choice to be someone that's holding a sense of peace, holding a sense of love, holding a sense of compassion, holding a sense of equilibrium, which is what we get at this equinox, when others may be feeling pulled off center. So with the new moon in Aries also we have, Aries is the beginning of the new astrological cycle. Pisces is that ending of that, and it's a fire sign. It's very much about individuality, and so we have this sense of who are you birthing as the new self at the beginning of this new year. 2020 has such an energy of rebirth. I think we've seen with all of the things that have happened even in the first part of the year, with the fires and the floods here in Australia. It's like first we had our bags packed to get out of here. Now we're like getting our shopping bags packed to stay inside, right? So, there comes a point where you have to really, come back to your own center and just observe and trust that there is a bigger process at work here as well, that we are at a time, and we also have this shift at this time where Saturn is moving into Aquarius, and Saturn is that energy of responsibility, of growing up, of really, taking the right steps and setting up the structures that we need. And it feels to me personally that, there are many structures in our world that aren't really serving us. And, if nothing else, this is a wake-up call for us to have a look at all of that. And so you can do that too on a personal level. There's also some energy at this time from Mars and Jupiter, which are really much more sort of expansive and fiery and getting into action. And, that might be something that you're not really able to do so much right now. But there's certainly a lot you can do getting into action within, having a good look, getting your priorities straight, starting to think about new ways of doing things. I know for myself, I've already offered some online programs. I'm starting to think more about, getting more of this, and it's actually making me get a bit more organized around that. So there may be things for you. It may be just, as you spend more time at home with family, maybe it's time to start, sorting out the cupboards, time to, initiate some new activities with your children. There can be many blessings that come out of what feels like constriction. And so my invitation to you, and what I'll be calling for support with today with the transmission, is for all of us to really, just take a breath, just stop for a moment and just, find that centered place, that place of balance within you that's actually going to give you so many opportunities for new things if you can just slow down and take that time for that inner reflection before jumping into the next thing, and really watch the instinctive, it can be really triggering when a lot of people go into fear. We do feel that within ourselves, but you also have that power then to kind of offer that back as love, as peace. So take the time to, to offer compassion to yourself and to everyone else, but really, primarily offer it to yourself, right? Really use this as an opportunity to meet your own survival fears, right? You know, these are deeply programmed in us. They also, you know, we do have them from our ancestry. You know, it's only a couple of generations since we were in wartime, and it can start to feel like that, panicking that there's not enough. You know, everyone kind of closing down and withdrawing, right? So notice that this is a beautiful opportunity for us to really open our hearts with compassion to those feelings and fears, because they do exist in the collective and they do exist in our ancestry. And here we are at this beautiful time on the earth when so much is coming up to be healed, and you can be a part of that. So be that beacon of light, you know, when others are falling into the darkness, hold that balance for them, hold that new light for them. Be really clear on who you want to be in a new world that's being created. And you have so many gifts, and you already would be sharing those with the world. So really take time also, I think, to reflect on, you know, what do people rely on you for? Like, what do they like to be in your light and your energy for, right? That's something that you naturally offer. So stay in that light. Keep offering that. You know, it could just be a comforting smile or a word to someone, right? It could be that you're the one that, you know, really makes that extra effort to help someone, you know, get the things that they need. So I'm going to call today for this transmission. As always, you know, let the light language come through and be received by your higher self as you need. And you may wish to set a personal intention also. But I'm just going to really call for us to really feel that sense of our own light within us that is undimmable, no matter what is going on out there. And that light, all you need to do is keep coming back to that. It's always there. It's not going to go away. It's not going to go away when you die. That light is you. Okay? A lot of the fear of death in our society, it's not something that we look at, that we meet, right? It really evokes a very primal response. So see if you can really be with that immortal light within you, okay? Really center yourself in that. Drop into that. Feel that. Feel how safe and good that place is, no matter what's going on outside, no matter what you have or what you don't have. You always have that, always. So let's take a deep breath. Close our eyes. Feeling beautiful Gaia beneath you, Mother Earth. This new earth, feeling how much beauty and goodness there is here. How much safety and support and love there is for us here. And then also taking a breath up and around you and really receiving and opening to all of the support and love of your higher self and all of the beings of light that support us unconditionally, all of the realms. Witnessing this transition that we are all going through collectively and supporting us with deep love. So let yourself open to that now. The light within you, the light around you, the light that is always there. Namea tore se ni matara kotonami. Armo setini charo koretare iti. Kala son moto I chara sotene ma ala koto e yoku. E ne maratano e che samono charo kotono dati. E che mar sobrattare e te ne mozzo pachona are gima detta payata. E ma casa per charo kota masita torta per at in makare. Kora sedo da cina motore si che aietane monotori ci marcatane I. Cosa mana ci brazita ma sok ulla tene mana sareci e torunuku. Deep breath. Exhaling. So that was a real call to, you know, to be light. I've really enjoyed seeing some of the humor that's come out of all of the situations going on. Of course, there's serious sides to it too, of course. But, you know, we can always find that levity. We can always find that lightness. And, you know, that lightness, that finding joy in simple things, really, you know, just helps lift the vibration of everybody. So, you know, be that lightness. It's not about, you know, disrespecting how people are feeling. You know, that's really about, you know, offering that compassion and really feeling people, but also at the same time then, you know, how can you lighten the load a little bit? A smile, a joke, you know, that's a really important part, and it's how humanity have survived a lot of things, with that ability to see the humor in things, right? So see if you can have a sense of humor about, you know, no matter what's not happening in your life because of the situation, no matter what, you know, what's perhaps occurring as a bit more of a difficulty, seeing if you can find the lightness in that. Look for the lightness, look for the light, be in your own light, and just hold that, right? And just be the witness of that. So thank you for watching. It's possible I'll be offering a free call around, you know, just clearing the vibration of fear and really tapping into that light. We'll be using the beautiful compassion key tool in that. So I'm not quite sure when that will be. So I suggest maybe, you know, just follow me on Facebook or hop on to the website and subscribe to the newsletter, because I'll let you know that way. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch and tune in and receive with me. And thank you for shining your light. Please go do that even more. This is the time. This is the time. Thank you. Namaste.